name's Chris Gill. I'm the General Manager for Friends Provident International, the Singapore branch. And we recently held an event where we used VisionsOne, and James Leong was our speaker. The event itself, we had about 200 attendees. It was an investment forum that we run twice a year. James worked with us in advance of the event. He prepared bespoke materials where he looked at our brochures and literature, so that when we ran the event, it was very much tailored to the audience, tailored to Friends Provident International, and really added value. The response rate we received for the event was fantastic. The attendees gave James a response rate of 80% or more as good or excellent for both for the content, the usefulness, and the James as a speaker himself. So overall, a fantastic response. Really appreciated James's support, the tailoring, making it bespoke for us, and overall the response. The attendees loved it. So it was fantastic, and certainly something we'd want to do again.
From Crimson Logic. We are the organizer of the Finance and Accounting for Lawyers and Legal Professionals in Hong Kong. I think James is a wonderful trainer. In fact, he's probably one of the best trainers we've ever had on board to train our legal professionals. It's really rewarding for us to hear that so many of them take away with a lot of good tips, a lot of good lessons and skills that they can use to improve their daily work. And definitely we would like to invite him again to speak it out.
I am Ryan O'Connor. I am the conference producer for Inform Exhibitions, and I put together all the seminars for Career and Education 2014. And I've been very happy to invite Mr. James Leong to give a presentation about the nuts and bolts of investment. I've read that he is an excellent speaker and a specialist in this topic, and so I invited him, and I'm very glad that he was able to come down, and I watched most of the presentation. It was very interesting for me as someone who has his own financial profile, my own investment accounts and my own portfolio, and I know a little bit, but what he shared to me was actually very interesting about the earnings per share and the growth in value. I've tried to read about before, but it was never very clear, and then he explains it in a very clear and engaging way. And so as an audience member myself, I was very happy, but as the conference producer, who's actually responsible for the happiness of the audience, I was even happier because I saw the audience there very engaged, and the crowd was quite good, and I'm very pleased with that. So all in all, it was a very good experience for me. So thank you so much, James.
ABCs and the questions to ask before you invest. I think I was very impressed, especially the 10 questions. Yeah, really. And the other thing that got me is like the way he engaged the people. Yeah, he got all of their attention.
I found it very fun, and I learned a lot.
I can assure you, James is the best to date in terms of explanation and clarity.
Thank you, James, for the very interesting, easy to remember way to learn finance.
Very systematic, very easy to understand the way you conducted. Thank you, James.
Initially, when I signed up for this course, I'm very worried, whether when I come here I do understand what you are talking about. But after going through this, the first few hours, I feel very comfortable. I enjoy until the last day today. So well done, James.
Enjoy yourself? Yes! Simple, easy and fun as promised.
Yes!
I would like to thank James for making complicated concepts so simple with his colourful way of explaining and making such great impact. So thank you, James. You're the best.
Here and open the door for me so I can explore more.
that so many of them take away with a lot of good tips, a lot of good lessons and skills that they can use to improve their daily work.
Because he made complex concepts in finance so interesting. I wish I had him as my teacher in university because it was so fun.
Really brings the theory and the jargon to life in a very easy to understand way.
Makes it simple, easy, and fun.
He explains it in a very clear and engaging way.
That I'm very afraid of. Basically, I don't know the terminology, the jargon, and the so-called understanding of the jargon and the numbers behind it. But now after this course, I feel that I can apply not only to work, I can apply to my family life as well.
I encourage you to meet this guy and learn from him.
James is a really interesting and entertaining style, and as I said, he makes really sophisticated, complex, really accessible for everybody. I highly recommend James.
I like James' presentation as it's very clear and his body language is very good. So keep up, James. I like it. I will try to go for other of your programs.
On a personal level, I find that his sharing of personal experience really helped me and touched me, that I can actually walk the talk as well, and it'll be really fantastic if he can be my personal coach as well for a Toastmaster journey. And I think I'll end with my 3 positive notes that I've learned from him. Is awesome, AWE. He's an awesome coach and mentor at Toastmaster. W for he wowed the audience today, and also E, he entertains the crowd very well.
I'm Freddie and my Toastmasters for 8 years. I'm inspired and powered by James sharing of his secrets, and I'm sure I'm able to become a more competent Toastmasters than before. Thank you, James. Well done.
James was just the right choice to come to because he made the learning so fun and entertaining. I could learn so many things so very well, and he covertly repeats his messages again and again through metaphors, and he makes us repeat with him, so we learn even faster. And it's just the precise course in the right amount of time. It's the quality and the delivery all together, and he definitely walks his talk, and the intention of him to serve people is so clean and crystal and so pure, you can actually resonate with that.
Based on the guidance given by Mr. James, and I would encourage to take this course for multiple professionals and get that knowledge from Mr. James as much as possible, so that it can not only help my professional life but also it can improve my personal life going ahead.
I really appreciate and thank James for making it so simpler and so practicable. Thank you so much, James. Look forward to meeting you again.